bonds. But when you can buy a company, that's in a net cash position, that's profitable and pays a dividend, that's a good situation to be in. And look, in a booming economy, they're going to need resources for that too, right? So I mean, you could see, a lot of companies, pretty much most companies, are going to do well, and you got a well managed resource based business, real asset based business is probably going to do pretty well. On the other hand, if it goes the other way and the Fed's got to print 10 trillion, $15 trillion, real assets are the critical resources where there's a fixed finite amount of them, right? And also you just start pumping the economy full of dollars and you have this fixed finite amount of these resources. The price, the dollar price of the resource just goes through the roof.
So this is you're basically talking about a supply and demand thing. So there's more dollars
in
the
the supply
system,
and demand thing,
but they haven't created any more minerals or any more
right
metals or oil,
gold,
gold.
Right. Exactly.
So more dollars are chasing the same amount of physical things that you can't just paper over, and that's why and that's why those do well during inflation.
That's why those do well during inflation, right? That's why they do well during inflation. But they're all cyclical, right? Because the reality is, you can, it's the earth that creates the gold and the coal and all those sorts of things. But I mean, you can obviously mine it, but this is what happens. These things are very, very cyclical. They're very cyclical. So you go through these periods where, let's say gold, for an example, right? So they go through these periods where gold is really cheap, and